Imaginary Ones. Should you flip? Should you hold? Should you buy on secondary? Should you mint if you're on whitelist and instantly sell? Or should you keep it for a while and then sell, or not sell at all? What do you do? If these are questions in your head, this video is for you. Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. My name is NHM and welcome back to another video. Now, it's no secret that Imaginary Ones is one of the most hyped projects that are coming up today, actually. Today is the private sale and tomorrow is going to be public sale, and all that is at the time of filming this video, but this should be uploaded today as well. So now let's talk about Imaginary Ones, whether it's a hold, whether it's a flip, what should we do? I know that you're wondering this, I'm wondering this as well, and I'm going to discuss these and discuss my thoughts in this video. Now, as you guys know, I'm here to look out for you guys. Now, obviously, Imaginary Ones has a lot of effort and money put into this project, but that's not my concern. My concern is you guys, and I really don't want you guys to lose any money, and in fact I want you to make money on this. Here's the way I look at it, here's the way I see it. Now, starting off, let's take a look at their Twitter. They have 522,000 followers, so huge project overall. Look at the art, it looks really nice in my opinion. It's animated, a lot of money has been thrown into this project. Also, taking a look at the website, by far one of the best websites I have ever seen. There's music, check it out for yourself, imaginaryones.com, but I'm not going to play the music for copyright purposes. If you take a look at this animation, just that, between the colors, between like the animation, it just looks really nice. Now, if we scroll down, you can interact with these, just like that. You can change them, you can move them around, all that stuff. It's very nice. What is Imaginary Ones? Imaginary Ones is a delightful 3D animated art collection of 8,888 NFTs on the Ethereum network. The project believes in using art to spread love, positivity, and creativity. Overall, guys, look at that art. It looks so good. Like, so much effort and detail has been put into the website, which is definitely a good sign, but it's not everything, obviously. So why be imaginary? When we were young, we dreamt of being superheroes. Anything and everything seemed possible. However, as time went by, the reality of life robbed us our childhood. Let's imagine together. I'm not going to read the whole thing. You read it, but it says, let's imagine together. All well and good, but it doesn't make money, right? That's what we want. That's what we're here for. If you take a look at this, community building is our priority. This is, in my opinion, something I hate seeing, because it should go without saying that a community is being built, because obviously without a community, no one is going to buy. So mentioning that you are building a community is just a way of filling up dead space, in my opinion. Metaverse, there's going to be art gallery, metaverse game. In real life, there's going to be merch, obviously, some toys, physical events. Now, overall, if you take a look at this, it can easily, it's obviously a brand already. Now take a look at these, for example. I think they have a plan of making vehicles in the future. So overall, it is very well executed. And if you take a look at the world they have right here, look at that. This looks so good. And again, I'm saying all the good stuff. I'm about to talk about the bad stuff, in my opinion. This looks amazing, guys. Let's take a look. This can be, I don't know, like the next Lego or something. Phase 1 is the minting. Phase 2, the foundation. Phase 3 is the movement. They're gonna start with those vehicles, I believe. The way they're saying it is very nice. They're saying when there are multiple universes, it's essential to have some transport, hence the cars. And the imaginary word is there. This is gonna be metaverse, where they're gonna have utility coins development. Now, all of this roadmap sounds nice, like the way they're branding it, the way they're talking about this. They have their own words when they say it. For example, the imaginary world instead of the metaverse, the movement, which is used for the cars. It's just great. It's been definitely worked on. A lot of effort has been put into it. But as I said in some of my videos, the roadmap does not matter, and it looks the same as any other roadmap. It just has different wording to it. Is this good? Is this bad? Well, this is up to the founders to decide, and honestly, I'll take a look at the founders in a bit, but anyone can promise this. I can make a project right now and promise all these. I can hire someone or be creative enough to put some nice words to them, and don't be fooled by this, guys, because personally, when I look at this website, I really want to say, wow, like I want to buy these. These look amazing. They're polished. They're perfect. I can be wrong, and these can do extremely well, but at the same time, these can not perform well and end up like other projects that I'm going to mention in this video as well. But if you take a look at the founders, they're doxed. I believe both founders are doxed. For example, CMAT, this guy, he's a co-founder of Imaginary Ones, and he also works at Offset, or the co-founder of Offset and Offio. These two are the partners, and they both seem like they worked in a different company before. So obviously they have real life experience, so I do believe they can do well with this. But I'm gonna take this back to what they said about the childhood dreams and all that stuff. Guys, do me a favor real quick and like this video. This would tell YouTube that you guys are enjoying my content, and this would show my content to more people so they would enjoy it as well and they can learn from it. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. Over there I share my real-time thoughts. This is the quickest way for me to send information out to you guys. Also, I highly recommend you guys join my Discord community. Link is in the description, or I'm going to put it up there. This way you have direct access to me. We can have conversations about NFT, crypto, and anything about life. Let's keep going with the video. If we take a look at the minting details, you take a look at phase 1. We have a private whitelist tonight, April 26th, at the time of filming the video. Price is going to be 0.2 and supply is 4,200. And phase 2 is going to be a Dutch auction where the price starts at a certain price and then keeps on dropping. And the Dutch auction starting price will be 50% of the floor price, and it's going to be capped at 1.5. If the floor price is anywhere above 3 ETH, 4, 5, whatever, the Dutch auction is going to start at 1.5 no matter what. Or if it's under 3 ETH, then it starts at half of that. So if the floor price is 2 ETH, it's going to start at 1 ETH. So assuming the price is going to be the max, which is 1.5 ETH, they're going to make about 6,700 ETH from phase 2, and from phase 1 they're going to make around 800 ETH. So the team is going to be making about, let's say, 7,500 ETH total. That's about $23 million or something like that. So those childhood dreams they're talking about, well, I get it, but 25 million also sound great. Now, that being said, obviously, I'm not bashing them. They're working on this. They're making that money. But at the same time, be careful, because at the end of the day, they're going to walk away with a lot of money if something were to happen, and you're going to be one left with holding something that either you minted for 0.2 or you minted for 1.5 on the Dutch auction, or something you bought on secondary because you thought this was going to go to 10 ETH and you bought it at 3 ETH, and right now you're holding something worth half an ETH. So this is what I want you to be careful of. Again, this is not bashing the project by any means. They have executed this so well to the point where I have never seen any other website like that, for example, and the art is just top tier in my opinion, and the hype is built overall. But I've seen this before multiple times. Invisible Friends, for example, art was great, kind of similar to this, started it at 10 ETH and then stayed at their 10, 9, 10 ETH mark, and then slowly dropped. Right now it's sitting at a floor price of 5.2 ETH and it's dying a slow death. This reminds me of another project which is called Hape, which is one that I thought was going to do extremely well, which it did in the beginning. It opened at 10 ETH and went to 9, then 7, it stayed 7, 8, 9, stable for a while. Post reveal, it dumped down and it kept dumping. It was under an ETH last few days. And this is a project where I looked at the website, it was great, the team was great, everything was great, and I thought this was going to do super well. But I was wrong. It did well in the beginning, so well in the beginning, and then it slowly died off. Now keep in mind one thing, when a project is this hyped, it's normal to see something like that, because the prices that people are going to be paying for in the beginning at the time of launch is irrational prices. People are just dumping their money into it because this is the next big thing. But when the price regulates and when it goes down, then if the team starts executing, then we see a slow rise. For example, let's say Hape right now is at 1 ETH. Potentially, you can buy it right now if you think the team is going to execute. If they don't, then don't bet on them. But a 1 ETH bet on a team is way better than a 9 ETH bet on a team, right? Or Invisible Friends, a 5 ETH is better than 10 ETH, but I think this is going to slowly even die further unless we see something big. So this is common with very big projects and very hyped ones. The price starts very, very high because the anticipation is so high and people think this is going to have a super, super high floor price. But sometimes, and most times, many people get wrecked. And at the end of the day, the team is going to be making a lot of money. Sometimes it's well deserved, and in this case, it's very well executed. But at the same time, be careful. It's not a charity. At the end of the day, you're not donating to the team. The team is already very well off. So you need to be careful in where you're putting your money. Make sure you don't FOMO in. If you have whitelist, perfect, mint it. I personally would flip it and don't look back. Personally, I think the price would go up to 3 ETH, I would say. So because even though the market is shaky currently and not all projects are doing well, and I did a small poll on my Twitter, I put price predictions 3 to 5 ETH, 5 to 8, 8 to 10, 10 plus. The majority said 3 to 5, but I got plenty of comments saying 1 to 2 ETH or under 2 ETH. But I truly think this is going to go 3 ETH plus. And one of the simplest reasonings behind this is that they said it's going to be capped at 1.5. And I truly think that they did their studies and they believe that the floor price is going to be that high, even though no one can predict this. But I think we can easily reach above 3 ETH. Thus, the Dutch auction is going to sell out at 1.5 ETH. It doesn't have to sell out at 1.5, but it may start at 1.5. This is my prediction. Will I mint the public sale? depending on how the whitelist sale goes and how the floor price is going to be, I'm pretty sure a lot of people are waiting for this to decide whether they want to mint, because let's say the floor price is 3 ETH. Obviously, it's a no-brainer to mint the Dutch auction at 1.5 ETH. It's a pretty nice system to have a cap on it, honestly, but still, with that, they're going to make a lot of money. Could be well-deserved depending how this plays out in the future. So at the end of the day, guys, you need to be careful when it comes to projects like these, because it's easy to fall into FOMO and jump into it and feel like this is going to do really well, but potentially you might be buying the top. So let me recap. I would flip this instantly and not look back if I have whitelist. If not, I'm going to take a look at the whitelist sale, see how it goes, see the floor price, and decide whether I want to mint with the public sale. Obviously, if the floor price is higher, it's a no-brainer for me to try and mint, even though it's going to probably be very hard and gas is going to be very high. I will give this a shot because, well, if the floor price is 3 and mint is 1.5, this is an instant 2x. Well, considering gas, it's less than 2x, but it's an instant profit. That's my plan for this. I see 3 ETH coming easily, 3 to 5 ETH. Actually, this is my prediction around this range. And then I anticipate this to go to 3 to 5 ETH. And slowly after that, there's going to be a lot of fluctuation after reveal. We're going to probably see it go up to the upper bounds of 5 ETH, roughly 5, 6 potentially. And then it's going to die a slow death until something else happens. But we are going to see the Hape Prime movement, I would say, or the invisible friends, because there's just too much hype and too much demand up front. When people see that, oh, it's not that big of a deal, it slowly dies off. That's what I think. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, subscribe if you're new here, and make sure you join the Discord community. On my Discord, you always have conversations about new projects, what we like, what we dislike about this. You can learn a lot. I definitely learned a lot from my Discord members. So thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Peace out.